Oh! Welcome to Werewolves Shapeshifter Tarot. Today we are going to do a pick a card. We have 3 unicorns to choose from. Go ahead and check out the images. Pile 1, Pile 2, and Pile 3. Welcome, Pile 1. We are tapping into what is most helpful for you right now in building structures of freedom. And immediately I'm seeing that being well balanced in your masculine and feminine energy is going to help you continue to leap into freedom, into trusting your path, into trusting your intuition, your inner knowing, into doing what you need to do to stay healthy, to move into the new day out of the mist and manifest your desires, to attract them to you, to bring them to you. I see you at a very high vantage point, and even with your eyes closed, or especially with your eyes closed, you can see the way forward. You can find your way to your dreams through using your inner vision, being able to follow the next step. You're both attracting towards you and also moving towards your dreams, your life. You move through your life, and every step you take is another step in freedom. Every step you take is another frequency of trust in yourself, in your vision. Every moment you close your eyes and feel in the darkness is another vibration rippling out of you of trust, and you pull your dreams towards you. Your heart's desire comes towards you. So to continue building your structures of freedom, stay grounded in your masculine and feminine energies, and know that with every step you take, you are declaring you are free and you are sovereign. And every time you close your eyes and pause to feel what's going on around you, instead of reacting, you are attracting to you your heart's desire. Your cards show me that when you are in the dark, you become the light. That when you are on a cliff, you remember you have wings. That when you need to know which way to go, you turn inward and you find the way. That you are well balanced and in a good relationship with your higher self, and in the right environment, in the right place. That your dreams are right next to you, in partnership with you. That you are completely safe and all is well, because no matter what, you always remember who you are and what you are capable of creating You always come back to yourself when you feel things are getting out of alignment, or your vibration feels like it's dipping and you're sinking. You rest, you take the time to go within, and that brings you enough hope to stay positive, and you always come back to yourself, and remembering who you are, you see who you are reflected around you. For those in Pile 1, I've pulled some tarot cards, and I wanted to go a little bit deeper into what would help you build structures of freedom. And with tarot, we have the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords. And this is telling me that your destiny and getting closer to your destiny and manifesting your dreams is really connected to how well you have traveled the path of your ancestry to honor your ancestors and to reap the deep wisdom that they have left for you, that they can be there to guide you. So when you don't know what choice to make, if you go within, if you close your eyes, you can feel out the decision, any little choice, and receive the information easily. And I was reminded of when I was younger, I would sit with a plant and receive information from it. And a long time ago, the mum plants told me that they help to cleanse your blood. And by blood, they meant ancestral blood. And then decades later, I learned that people buy mums to plant on graves. So I think there is a connection there with the mums and your ancestors, helping clean that connection between you so that you can receive information cleanly. And let's pull some more cards. We cut the deck to the Eight of Swords. And that's now 4 swords in a row that you've received. So a lot of the information, the guidance, and the way that you are creating structures of freedom is through the mental realm. You realize that your thoughts create reality. They create your freedom or the cage that you're in. You may feel very vulnerable, but this is showing that any construct or cage or situation you find yourself in is really almost nothing. It is like a bubble that could be popped. And the Eight of Swords are showing a very vulnerable person in this construct of the mind that very much looks like a bubble sitting on the tips of these blades. So if this bubble was popped, you wouldn't fall onto the blades, you would fall through them because they're a circle around the bubble. And this card is telling me that whatever mental constructs we get ourselves into, there is wisdom in it, and we can learn from the situation that we've got ourselves in. On the hilt of the swords, the shape of the hand guard is like an owl's face. See, white ancestors, white owls could have to do with your ancestry, and also the wisdom and decisions and information that you get to succeed and create the experiences or draw your dreams to you. Next we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And so I would say, again, like, you're balanced in masculine and feminine energy, and keeping yourself balanced in those energies helps you to create structures of freedom. So does balancing the cool intellect and your very passionate self. And so, just like you can receive information from your ancestral lineage, you can receive information from ancestral lineage outside of the human realm, such as with dragons, and bringing that passion into making decisions in life, maybe even more complicated decisions, ones that the logic of how to get from point A to point B is not always that clear. And so without having to understand or know exactly how, we can follow the intuition of our passions to get us there. So with the Ace of Wands, having the Ace of Wands here is telling me that you have a great amount of power in your dreams and in directing your passion. So keeping that balanced with your cool intellect and your heart will help you to build structures of freedom. And we'll get 2 more cards. Three of Wands and the World. The Three of Wands has another ship on it, like the Six of Swords, and it is like really doubling down on the ancestry of otherworldly beings other than human ancestry, like dragon ancestry, any kind of spiritual other planet, or what people call starseed ancestry, that has a great vantage point for you, and they want you to use their wisdom and their point of view when looking down at your situation. And this is reminding me of, I'll find his video and I'll put it in the description below, but he was talking about looking down at yourself wherever you are, especially at night when you're in bed, and seeing yourself lying there, and then using your higher self, reaching down with your higher self hands into your body to operate or remove or massage any pain away, to recorrect any health issues, to be like that type of doctor. And this is what I'm seeing with the ancestors. They would like you to know that there's so much more than being in the human body and having that perspective. So remember that and use that when you're creating, when you're making decisions, when you're building a business or dreaming about what is possible. And the last card we have for you is the World. And this card really depicts all the elements together, balanced. So, again, for you, building structures of freedom is a lot about balance of your masculine and feminine, your intellect and your passion, and then exploring the world like the Fool would explore the world and seeing things. Well, you might seem like the Fool because of the ideas that you believe in, but that's just because you have a higher knowing from your ancestors and your higher self and the spirit team of what is possible and what can be done and how things really are. You have more perspective than most people, and so you know that you're acting from the place of a magician or a wizard versus a fool. So, congratulations and thanks for joining us at Werewolves Shapeshifter Tarot. Welcome, Pile 2. I see from your cards that you have immense healer energy, that the energy that emanates from you changes people. It helps reconnect their wires that have been cut and rerouted to confuse them, to keep them in cages, to keep them controlled, to keep them in the dark, to keep them in fear. Your energy brings light. You don't have to say anything to them. You don't even have to be around them. Your energy goes through portals, through the garden, where it's needed. When you are in quiet prayer or meditation, when you are just in quiet awareness, feeling the energy around you, your heart energy and its golden threads are out there entering the wavelengths of the universe around you, creating open portals for love to step into people's lives and give them a choice to choose something better without you even having to say a word. You are like a miracle that has a ripple effect on the universe around you. As above, so below. Within your heart is what is around you. You can't go anywhere without this energy of love, like a huge aura that washes through people and places and time. It is seen in other galaxies, on other planets. You are a star. You have the energy of freedom. Just being aware of your energy creates a huge ripple effect of love that changes lives. It changes reality. You help to create structures of freedom. You help set people's hearts free. The more free you are, the more you realize how unlimited you are, how powerful your love is. The more you radiate, the further you radiate. You are way past people-pleasing habits. Your love isn't given in deeds. Your love is by your pure existence. You are a great conduit of light and peace. It's a very, very healing energy. Okay, pile 2, we're going to extend your reading with some tarot cards. And the first 5 cards I pulled out were the Priestess. And then the next 4 cards are reversed. We have the 8 of Cups, Tree of Life, King of Cups, and Queen of Wands. And the message that I am reading from these cards is that, we'll get back to the High Priestess in a second, but that the reversal of these cards is you pouring down information into the earth plane, the earth realm, to, I believe, raise its vibration, help people cleanse their minds and be open, if they choose, to their dreams and to love and to living in a more balanced way with themselves, which includes the earth, because we are the earth, we are nature. And so I'm seeing you as the High Priestess in this card. And again, going within and meditating and really just feeling the energy. And once you feel it, it's like you're transmitting it all over the earth. With the 8 of Cups, it just looks like all this golden energy is showering the earth. And it's being drawn down by you. It's like you are this lucky horseshoe that's pouring all its good wishes onto the earth. And here, this beautiful Tree of Life card, it has the Kabbalah Tree of Life on it. Reversed is again just showing like Odin, the Hanged Man, type energy, where he hung upside down and gained all this wisdom. And it's just like coming from the heavens down into the earth. Like you are a portal, and you are receiving the energy and pouring it out onto the earth. Same with the King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. All the love and all the passion and magic of what is really possible in life. And the original question was, how do you create structures of freedom? You are helping lots of people create structures of freedom. You're helping everyone in the existence here to create structures of freedom. It's like if the earth is this land that already has an established structure on it, but the structure has this corruption in it that has kept people in a narrow-minded perception of what is possible, and then feeling trapped and unhappy. And so it's this doorway opening on the earth, like a huge stargate or gateway opening, and all of this energy is coming in, and it helps to tweak, to change, to gift people with a broader perception. It helps them to unclench their hearts so they can just relax a little bit and breathe deeper and feel more love, which when people are filled with love, things seem lighter, happier, and more possible. They try more. And sometimes it's just in the trying that shows people what actually is possible. It's when we are so defeated by not trying that we don't even try, that nothing changes. And you help people feel like they can try. So you change reality here on earth for the better, And then I just split the deck to the Ten of Cups. And it's a very happy family here with new possibilities, a doorway of light opening for them. I think you also help make the planet possible for other beings to come here to live from other places where it's like you've prepared the soil for them, where it was too rough or too rocky for them to survive on. You've prepared the soil so that they could come to, and they will bring their own radiance here to help grow Gaia into a beautiful garden paradise. Let's see. Let's get 2 more cards for you. Pile 2, create structures of freedom. Oh, right under the Tree of Life we have the Hanged Man. And this Hanged Man, he's on this, his toes are touching like clockworks or a gear, some sort of machine, and his hands, the rest you just see is space. His body's tattooed up with all these planetary bodies and solar bodies, and you see a planet out there that could be Saturn or Jupiter, and it's like a big machine, and his thumbs are, it looks like he's holding himself up with his thumbs, which are touching this water. Okay, so the filament, and then there are these 2 rays of light coming down from the machine. His toes are on and going into his hands. So again, it just seems like you are this amazing portal or conductor of this energy to help create this better world, a new structure to help free people. And the last card we have is the Queen of Swords, Libra. She, of course, is very balanced and has these beautiful angel wings and a Valkyrie type headdress with this giant sword and wearing blue. So I'm seeing a lot of Madonna energy and Gaia energy. So I would say a protector of Gaia. And I don't usually say the word Gaia, I usually just say Earth. So I'm seeing that you see the Earth as something very sacred, that Gaia is more than just a home to, that you take your mission here very seriously, and you are very, very capable of upholding it and bringing peace and love and freedom and new creation to Gaia to balance out how life on this planet goes, how the humans interact with nature, how they realize that they are nature and that they can live on Gaia as a part of Gaia. And there is like a justice from overcoming the old structures that treated Gaia more like a resource and a concentration camp for those who would dig up her resources. So, dear brother, dear sister, I'm very happy to have you here and appreciate the work you're doing for all of us. Thank you, Pile 2. Hello, Pile 3. From your cards, I can see that you create great structures of freedom through your childlike energy of wonder and imagination. You open portals to shower people with new ideas, new concepts, new ways, things they've never seen before. You go, your soul has great depth to it that encompass the very trenches of the oceans to the very atmosphere of our planet. You spread wonder far and wide. You have a great wisdom about you. You're like a lucky star for people because your imagination allows the granting of wishes. You have a very playful energy about you, mermaid-like in nature. The ocean, the precipitation in the sky, the clouds, all cleanse your palate, refresh your vision, help keep your sights set on the love of dreaming, that feeling you know that your dreams are possible, that your imagination has no limits, that you can shed light on any situation, solve any problem, that you are a beacon of magic and hope for many people, for a community all around you. You're extremely precious, and your knowledge is needed. Your leadership brings expansion to great communities. The cards tell me you're very connected to your ancestors, to spirit, that you have a great council of information, of encouragement, of love supporting you, that your ship will always have wind in its sails. You just need to point the direction. The cards show that wind and water, so air and water or ocean and sky, are very powerful elements for you, that you work well with those elements, that they can carry your dreams and wishes far, keep your energy cleansed and pure, that you can go deep within to get guidance, or even to send your dreams out on waves of radiant light. You are unstoppable. Pile 3, we're going to extend your reading with some tarot cards. So how does those in pile 3 build structures of freedom? And the 8 tarot cards I have for you are the Ten of Swords, Palace of Cups reversed, Five of Coins reversed, Chariot reversed, Faith reversed, Two of Coins, Moon, and Two of Swords reversed. And the message I'm getting for you is that you embrace endings. When things have come to pass, when their time is up, you embrace it. And as you've gone on many journeys to the underworld and going down within into the underworld, into your psyche, into the death or the transition of any situation time and time again is what creates structures of freedom for you. Because instead of fighting it or instead of staying lost in the underworld, you've made a full, complete trip. And so you know that you're not locked out of the cold, that you're transforming and growing to greater heights. And you're not trying to control everything. By releasing control, by releasing the expectations, you have embraced a new future. You're able to see greater possibilities. You're able to see with clarity the transformation that takes place. I see this portal in the moon card with the moon's light coming through the portal and all the bats. And the bats are a great symbol of transformation. We have the wolf and a German shepherd on this card. Maybe it was supposed to be two wolves, but it does hint to ancestry and lineage. And a waterfall. So clarity through cleansing. And also the Two of Coins, you're standing on this beach, and that's where I get the message of you holding and seeing a greater vision. You know, what ended, you're not clouded with the depression or the anxiety of an ending. You're embracing a new beginning, and it's beautiful and more beautiful than what was before. And so the beach and the waterfall are showing clarity with water. So hydrating yourself, cleansing your energy, maybe visualizing the ocean, listening to ocean sounds. All of these things with the intention of having clear sight to be able to see the transformation is beautiful. So that last card is the Two of Swords reversed right under the Chariot reversed. The Chariot reversed was giving the message of letting go of control and trying to control outcomes and situations. And same with the Two of Swords. It's like letting go of having to control what decision was made or which way to go. You've released all that and embraced a new vision. And as long as you're focused on that new vision, you are creating structures of freedom. And the Two of Coins, the man in the picture is very much in his birthday suit, depicting that childlike innocence and joy and wonder again that we saw in your oracle cards. So you are creating structures of freedom by never giving up, by embracing change, allowing change to happen. And a lot of times with people, the older generation is hardened into their ways, and they try to enforce those ways on the younger generation. And it never works. It always causes conflict and power struggles and hurt relationships. So I see that by embracing change, you keep yourself youthful. So even as you become the older generation, you have that youthful spirit that keeps you healthy and alive longer. So you don't have to grow old and die at 85. You can keep living for hundreds of years. That is the power of you entering the kingdom of heaven as a child. So you are great at demonstrating what is truly possible, highlighting what is possible, and seeing through change, allowing and accepting change, not letting it defeat you or harden you into a fossilized dinosaur. So congratulations, Pile 3. I really appreciate the frequency that you are holding up in this world. The ever-changing harmonics. Thank you for joining us here at Werewolf Shapeshifter Tarot.